All right. I think we're good. Let me brush the hair. All right now.
Hydrate, brush the
Another,
hair.
what I'm saying? You gotta look good. You gotta be hydrated. Drink your water, ladies and gentlemen. And prepare. And let's ride. It's another episode of Mother Talks. Safe place for keeping it player. We're keeping kosher every time, all the time. It's your boy SL. It's the boy T Mac. Wearing the Vampire in Brooklyn shirt. Reggie, I still need that, but I'm gonna holler at you
Yeah,
when I get back.
man. Cool
How
shit.
you been, sir? How you been, sir?
I'm straight, man. Old, bro. I'm old. I feel all 30, bro. I feel all that shit, dog.
I told you it hits you
I
when you
feel
hit
that
30.
shit.
The week before you turn 30, that's when it hit.
I don't know. I don't know how this shit just came through like that, but I just be wanting to do nothing, bro. Like, and then I could do one thing, and then I'll be like, all right, that's it for the night. Let's go to sleep. Yeah,
I
man.
thought about that. I
But
think
I'm
about it.
good though.
Good. I think about it often when you're just going through like the day-to-day stuff, when it's like, okay, you work from 8 to 5, go through traffic. Okay, you're going through traffic. You want to get a workout in, right? So workout in from an hour 15. You know what I'm saying? You want to go find something to eat. You can go to the grocery store, or if pick something up on the food, pick some food up. Now, before you even realize it's 8 o'clock, the sun coming down, and
Yeah,
you haven't even relaxed yet, and now you
ain't
gotta
done
get
nothing.
ready for the next day. You can't do no laundry. You can't. And God forbid you got kids. Or
I don't
somebody
know
that
how to fuck.
I don't know how you have enough hours a day. And I realized
It's tough
getting older and being an adult, it's a constant cycle of just being tired,
all the
but can't
time.
but can't go to but you can't rest. It's wild.
But you can't really.
You
It's
get the constant sense of being tired, like you're tired when you wake up, tired at work, tired after lunch, tired at the gym. You're tired before you
I be
go to sleep.
taking energy shit now. I be taking
Look at this nigga. I used
energy
to
shit
drink Red
now.
Bulls and 5-hour energy drinks. And this
Nah,
nigga
but y'all used
coffee.
to drink them shit so crazy. I'm like, that's a little too much for me. But now I fucking get it. Like I take this Mio shit. Like when I be really sluggish, bro, it's this Mio shit. You squirt it in your water, shake it up, and that shit be giving you like a little boost to get through the afternoon. You know when you get that hangover, that afternoon little make it through, make it fucking through. But
It's constantly being tired.
I realize that like especially like trying to be successful, trying to work hard, you're just gonna be in a constant state of tired. It sucks, but you're just always gonna be running below like a half a tank. Like you just keep, you can never get to full. Like vacation probably gets you all the way to full, but you only get so many vacations a year. You running like half a tank all the time, and it's this capitalist work because you said like 8 to 5, bro. Like that eats up so much of your energy just working that shit, brain power, all of that. Like I remember before I got this little change my position, I was working 10 to 6 and I liked it because I started this little workout boot camp. I was going to gym at 4 a.m. Waking up at 4 a.m., being at the gym at 5. And then I worked from 5 to maybe like 6:37. Then I would come home 7 at 7 to 10. I'd come home, take a shower, eat breakfast, chill, be at work at 10. And that was a routine I really liked. But then job change, position change. I can't do that no more. So now trying to work out in the afternoon when you get off work, but you still, like you said, you got to cook, figure out what you want to cook, go to the grocery store, cook it, then try to go to the gym or go to the gym before that, and then come home and you tired, then you got to cook, do laundry, get ready for the next day. Like you said, God forbid you got kids, you know what I'm saying? Watch a little TV, hang out with your significant other. It's, I don't want to do shit on the weekend, bro. I don't even know if you see my tweet. I put outside with the Lil Wayne picture where he was like trying to keep money away from the stripper. outside is not even a pill. Like, I don't know if it's post 30. I've been 30 for like 3 weeks now. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to.
It's a combination of that, outside being expensive, and being tired, bro. Like, and I think it's for me. It's like we don't have that much time during the week just to ourselves, or even to your significant others or your kids, or just to not do shit and not think. So the fact that like you have quote unquote, let's say 2 days, and I only say 2 days because I count Friday after work and then to like 6 on Sunday as like your after days. Because after like 6, 7 Sundays, you're getting ready for the next week. And after Friday, you still gotta work Friday. So that classifies to me as 2 days. So you get 2 days to like really just decompress if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And you can recreate outside in the crib.
You can. Bro, this not even my keep it funky, but I understand why people sell their souls to become famous and become popular, so they don't got to do this shit. Like,
I get it.
I understand why people sell their souls, do have no cut cards, compromise their values, and suck dick and fly spirit. Shout out to Migos. I love that bar. Nigga said she sucking dick and fly spirit. Girl, you need to. He said, girl, you need to get your shit right. But it'll make you want to do some shit like that just to break it up, because the day-to-day, bro, the grind, to just keeping your head above water, you know what I'm saying? Just staying at half a tank, you know what I'm saying? And not, you know what I'm saying, not going broke, not mentally breaking down, not physically breaking, not, you know what I'm saying, not being, like, you got a lot of shit to manage. You got to manage your health, relationships, your finances, you know what I'm saying? And then try to excel and beat out the people that's, you know what I'm saying, not the people, yeah, beat out the people that's trying to do the same thing you doing. Woo!
Yeah, that's one of my good coworkers. He has a podcast. Shout out to John. He like his first 2 episodes, he was slandering hustle culture, and I get it now. Like, I mean, I got it before, but I get it now. Like, you shouldn't be living the life trying to beat the rat race of trying. Like, ideally, you want to work to live and to supply your lifestyle, and so you can do the things you want to do. But if you're spending your 24/7 trying to hustle to get $1, that's, you talked about you're living below half. You're living at a quarter tank because your head's down all the time. You barely see your child or your family because you're grinding for the dollar. I mean, granted, that money is gonna help you take your family on vacations or whatnot, but you're gonna be missing a lot of critical time with your people you love, and by the time you blink, it's been 10, 15 years, and missed events, miss your kids, depending on how the way you live, you might be living those types of life. You might have just you forgot about your family because you don't want to go home, so you just fuck your secretary or whatever. Now you got a second family, and you don't go home because you quote unquote working. And now you live life crazy.
Yeah,
fire out of control.
Start a second family, and you can't manage your first one. Yeah, man, it's that balance is real. The people, we talk about balance a lot. Everyone talks about balance a lot, but that's one of the most difficult things to really achieve. Work-life balance, especially in America, man. It suck you dry.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. But you gotta keep it funky though. I mean, I'm trying to find.
Yeah, we're gonna get off the heavy shit. All right, so pick one or two. Pick a number 1 or number 2, and that's going to determine which one.
Number 2 is my favorite number, so we'll go with that.
2 is your favorite number. Okay, so I'll do the second one that I was going to do. It might be a little bit funnier than the other one. All right, so I'm just gonna read it. If you wear stainless steel jewelry, you are a different breed.
Okay.
Have you seen these human beings, right? And they'll have on like a chain or a necklace or a ring, and it's like you'll look at it and be like, all right, what metal is that? And you'll look at it and be like, that's a steel ring.
Stainless steel is crazy, kind of crazy. Like I've heard of like gold.
No, not gold plated. Gold plated, yes, but even okay, you're right. Gold plated stainless steel, boom, that might be something, but at least it's gold plated, right? Or it's gold colored, or it's the color that makes you look like it could be gold, right? I'm talking about people that are wearing stainless steel metal jewelry. Like,
no, listen, that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
And it won't look silver. It won't look, you know what I'm saying? It don't look platinum. It's literally, you can tell that's a steel ring or that's a steel necklace. And we'll even equate this to people. You ever see a nigga wear like a bicycle chain around his neck or some shit? Like he's rocking it like it's fashion.
Yeah.
But the bicycle chain, he ain't go completely golf it. He ain't bringing the look all the way around.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to pay attention. Jewelry says a lot about people. Now, you know, black people, we love the CZs. Chris, I know you love the CZs.
Got it right here.
The Cuban zirconias. You know what I'm saying? For the people that don't know what I'm talking about. But the Cuban zirconia is trying to look like a diamond, or it's just it's something shiny. You're right. It's shiny. And then the earring is probably gold or some, you know what I'm saying, or it looks like it's trying to be silver, right? But that says something about people. Are you trying to? It's a little study got in his ear. Boom, diamond stud. Boom. That's a look. But if you ever see a nigga rocking just a metal chain, like you were like, yo, that shit's metal. He got metal around his neck, and not a precious metal, stainless steel in particular. Be wary of these people.
They might rob you because I think they have nothing to live for. Because you know why?
I just think they're unpredictable. These are the school shooters. These are the mass shooters. I'm trying to tell you. Stainless steel jewelry wearers.
They might rob you. You know
what I'm saying?
Because they're trying to go for the look, so they have nothing else to live for than that look. So
you know where I got this from? I got this from watching reality TV. If you look at people on reality TV, they're like, it's a certain people. It's certain, obviously you have to have certain money to afford jewelry, or like, you know what I'm saying, some shit passed down. But you only pass down nice jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Your grandmother's ring, your grandfather's watch, your great. You know what I'm saying? These are quality things. But when people go out and buy bullshit quality stuff and then they rock a lot of it, it's like, what's the purpose? Like, what are you trying? What? Because normally, fake it till you make it, right? Niggas will buy fake diamonds and shit like that. But at least they're trying to look with the fake diamonds. But if you're not even trying with the fake, you just going straight steel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's I'm gonna post some pictures of niggas that I'm talking about. Stainless steel jewelry wearers.
That's disgusting.
It's nasty, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I haven't kept up this week. I just people have too much fun on the internet, right? And I know there's a running joke with the glizzies and everything like that, but I saw a video today. Shout out to the guy Pop Vasquez.
Great follow.
There was a video that he found somewhere where the guy did this to the hot dog, which is outstanding. Out of pocket. You see, he did the equilateral photo.
He measured it. Oh, he did a panoramic.
Yeah, the panoramic photo, the equilateral, whatever it's called, photo. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. Wow. It's just like you're having too much fun. And I understand that. I think.
Oh, and it went into his mouth.
Yes, and I think the reason I have a problem with this, one, is it's egregious. It's beyond egregious. And two, and this is a theme where I think there's a certain community that is stealing, trying to repurpose our jokes in the Black community, and they're just doing it wild, egregious, and quote unquote white. Like only white people will like, because the running joke in the Black community is about hot dogs and glizzies, and if you're eating hot dogs, you're a wild nigga, right? That's the joke.
Yes.
That's the running joke.
Yes, it's a joke,
But,
making you uncomfortable.
yes, but white men, particularly, they're okay with just taking things to the next level, right?
Yeah.
And it's another than white people, but it is a certain trait of y'all to steal jokes and do it and try to repurpose it to an unhealthy level.
Very gay. Very gay.
Yeah, I mean, gay. You know what I'm saying? They the first person I saw do a nut tap was a white person. You know what I'm saying? They were tapping nuts. They were calling eggs in a basket, whatever. High school they were pulling the nuts out. They would do borderline homosexual activities, but it was all fun of just white boy activities. So it's I'm starting to realize this, and it's a pattern. Like when you start seeing like social media platforms talk about Black Air Force activity, what I'm saying? ESPN did a post where Giannis, like game 3 or game 4, walked in with Black Air Force One. We know Black Air Force Ones, that running joke is a Black community joke. ESPN is not a Black owned platform,
bro.
And if they knew what Black Air Force Air Force One activity really stood for, it doesn't match with your brand. You know what I'm saying?
No. They want to take what. Listen, they're doing. You just caught them in the act. You know what I'm saying? You're catching them in the act because most of the time we be looking back like, damn, white people just took that shit from niggas and then just what I'm saying. That was a whole ad campaign for Target. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's what the shout out to Andre 3000 and Hollywood Divorce. He said everything start off as a good little hood thing. You know what I'm saying? And then just take it and then they fucking commodify it. That's why, just like we talking about, back that ass up. You see what they did? It was a good little hood thing. Next thing you know, they trying to, you know what I'm saying? And now they talking about Air Force Ones on ESPN and glizzies. Oh, now it's all about glizzies. But to speak to white people doing gay shit, they push that homoerotic shit so far, bro. Like, and I'm gonna attribute it to Hollywood for real, because it's a lot of undercover shit going on, you know what I'm saying, in Hollywood. And then these are the people that's making most of the media, right? For the entire country. You know what I'm saying? People that work in entertainment, whether it be just even commercial shit, it's a lot of homosexual people. So I can see them playing a little homoerotic games and little playful shit, and then that's the shit to take off,
Yeah, that shit was. First off, that clip is just wild. Why would you do a panorama on a hot dog into your mouth? Like, what is wrong with you, fam?
Bro, I don't want to say.
Like, I love good humor, bro. Like, if it's funny, it's fucking funny, right? It was just like, that's unneeded. Like, you live in a wild life.
I mean, listen. I mean, the hot dog. I have no problem with the hot dog slander because I saw how hot dogs are made. Right?
Yeah.
It is the disgusting product. Okay, it's hooves, it's flesh, it's skin, it's bone, it's everything. You know what I'm saying? And hey, man, I have no problem with the glizzy slander. Like, that's one thing I'm not gonna, just like I was thinking about it too, where just like I'm not gonna defend, because people been talking about Bill Cosby, just like I'm not gonna defend the legal system, like I'm not gonna defend the court and call for justice because I don't fuck with the court. I'm not gonna sit here and defend the hot dog because I don't fuck with the hot dog like that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you don't like the glizzy?
Listen, I've had pause. I've had very, everything you say is, everything I say is gonna sound mad gay. I've had delicious barbecues that I've been to and had on my plate a hot dog, and it was part of a very good meal, right?
Okay.
I've been fulfilled. Hot dogs have been good.
Yo,
Pause.
you been
I didn't see. That's what I was trying to say.
Yo,
If I say a delicious hot dog, if I say I was satisfied by the hot dog, it's all gonna sound worse. I've had good hot dogs. Pause. So I'm not gonna sit here and like forget my whole life and be like, oh, I've never been to a barbecue and had a hot dog. Yes, of course I had. But as I've grown older and seeing how food is made, especially that processed food, that's one food I'm like, y'all can have. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm good on that.
okay.
I have not willingly eaten a hot dog since before the glizzy shit started. Probably when I first went vegetarian. So that was 2016. Yeah, like 2016 when I gave up meat. So there you go. That's 5 years.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I had a glizzy per se, but I had a pause. I had a hot Italian sausage. Yo,
I saw. Listen, now that's where I'll be. Listen, a good pause, a good sausage, a good sauce. Listen, a good. I love pause. I eat turkey now, so a nice Italian sausage. It's okay. Let's just change the subject, Chris. You started out, this whole Keep It Funky was sus to begin with. Of course, we got sus talking about sausages and hot dogs and shit. Shout out to LGBTQ, man.
Yeah.
But the glizz, stop eating all this shit, bro. Stop eating hot dogs.
That's it.
Chop up your sausages.
See, listen, if you're gonna eat a glizzy, you might as well eat it proudly, bro. Like, don't hide away from the glizzy. Like, that's now you're just not living your true life. You get it?
You gotta be unabashed if you're gonna do. If you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah, just do it. Like, I've had some good glizzies, paws. With some ketchup, mustard. Some glizzy, but some cheese and some mustard, hot mustard. I've had some Chicago glizzies, paws. They do it with like the.
Listen, I don't need you to detail me all of the sausage and phallic like foods that you've eaten. Like just say you see. That's what I was trying to say, and I couldn't get it out because I kept laughing. Yes, I've eaten fucking hot dogs and they tasted good. Yes, I've had good sausages. Pause. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say that these things have not been tasty. Okay, pause. You see what I'm saying? But even talk about it. Hey, listen, I will never stop saying no homo and pause. It is funny. Okay. If you want to, if 2 years from now it's homophobic to say pause and no homo and all this stuff like that, I'm gonna be one of the last people still rocking out. Like, I'm not gonna stop. It's funny.
Pause is funny, man. Pause is funny.
It's funny. It's just like that's what she said. It's funny. It'll always be funny.
Because we just had like a whole sus segment. You gotta say pause. Like, it just sounds crazy.
Yeah, I can't sit here and say, yeah, I've been satisfied by a hot dog before. I can't say that.
It just sounds crazy. Like, we know what you're talking about. You just gotta clarify that.
Yeah, man.
You're talking about what you're not talking about. So
I listened to a lot of Lil Wayne and a lot of Dipset and they said no homo so much that it's like it's ingrained in my fucking head.
Well, that's a great segue. We didn't even talk about that on August 3rd.
It's going down.
Locks versus Dipset is the ultimate New York versus of the year. This is I'm very excited about this one. I'm anticipating this one. Shout out to Jadakiss for the only nigga with 2 verses.
But listen, his verses with Fabulous was one of the best verses that I think. And the Locks, I'm so looking forward to it because I don't know the Locks as well as I know Jadakiss as an individual artist. Like Kiss of Death was one of my senior year albums that I was cranking, senior year high school. Yeah. But I'm ready for this. I'm trying to find the whole press release so I can read it. Trying to be more professional with this shit.
If I had a pair of Timbs, I would wear it today, you know.
Well, you gotta rock. You got to, man. You might need to just cop some, bro.
Like the New York might be on alert that day, that night. Like there might be some gunshots going off that day. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's good. Listen, you already know them niggas get active. It's gonna be.
Just want to so I just want to hear stories because I hear a lot of stories of the locks beating up niggas. You know when they're
for sure.
I just hopefully they go over a couple of them. You know, some of the stories about slapping up Diddy. I would like to hear
D-Block, bro. Come on, son. D-Block. So it all goes down live on August 3rd, New York City. The latest versus face-off has been announced. Dipset will face the Locks in their shared hometown of New York, August 3rd. This versus will be a ticketed in-person event scheduled for August 3rd at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden, Manhattan. That's lit. So they already transitioned into live, like real live tickets. You know, there've been people at these other events, but I don't know if they were selling tickets. This is actually going to be ticketed. Streamed on versus Instagram as well as Triller. Dipset versus Locks. I'm there.
Or you want to get a ticket?
Oh, I'm not gonna be live there. I'm on my iPad watching. I'll be on the Triller app.
So how do? Okay, I got two questions for you. Well, obviously you probably know the first one who you got, but then how do you think they're gonna format it? You think it's gonna be 20 Dipset, 20 Locks, or are they gonna do some solo shits?
You got listen, because Styles P got solo hits, Jada got solo hits. I don't know how much Luch got, but it's entities, bro. It's Jewels, Freaky, Cam, Jim Jones. Like they gotta go in. That's the part of it because versus started out with producers, right? All the songs they produced. So I would be disappointed if they didn't go in their individual bags. So hopefully they do like 5-5-5-5, like 5-5-5. 5-5-5. That's 15, and then you know what I'm saying. Maybe the 5 group songs that'll be dope too. You got Joel's 3-on-3. You know what I'm saying? Because Freaky ain't really got no music.
Yeah.
But I just know more Dipset, so I'm leaning Dipset. You know, Dipset was Wallet Chains, like Skull Gang, like Bird Gang. Cam was that, like, come on, those are the coolest niggas. Like, you could not get cooler than Dipset.
Yeah.
When we was in middle school to high school, like all the way through, them niggas, that's us. Like their run was from when we was like started fucking till, you know what I'm saying, we was out of school. So
yeah,
I'm picking Dipset. I mean, I'm leaning Dipset.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you on Dipset, bro. I can't, like, the Locks were just before our time.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yeah, it's Styles and Jada, they were still here, you know, Sheek Louch too, but like you said, like, influencing the culture when we was growing up, Dipset was going crazy, bro. Like, you know, that black rock star shit.
Crazy.
You know, niggas is wearing pink, niggas is wearing, I remember in school wearing a big ass bandana on my head sideways because of Joel's, you know what I'm saying?
Skull Gang, Skull niggas was wearing skulls and shit. True Religions. Come on.
It's amazing. When I think about it, it's amazing being able to influence a culture because of your jigginess. Like, that's a lot of pressure.
And to see your fingerprint, like, we lived in, so we was on the East Coast. So think about that. Obviously, the West Coast, they felt Dipset, but they didn't get influenced as much because they had their influence. But you can literally say from this year to this year, along this whole coast of the United States, you influenced all the kids and people in this culture. That's and you can't deny it. Everyone, if you know rap, you know it. It is a fact.
I mean, listen, you know the running joke is that, you know, Dipset anthem is the, you know, the new United States anthem. You know what I'm saying? The running joke,
bro.
But then, you know,
Locks, so hard.
Locks, they got, you know, Benjamins. You gotta play. That's the on time.
Listen, the Locks has joints. I know for a fact. But, like, you know, I just don't know much. I just don't know him as well. I'm down. I'm locked in. You might have to pull out your jersey. You might have to pull out some shit. Like this is one of them jumps you want to get dressed up for. Find a bandana, put that on. Find a wallet chain, put that on. If you got some trues, you got some scopes, anything, put that shit on.
You might have to might have to go see what the fuck that fucking store is. Azumi's got, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Go get a one night fit.
Yeah, because you ain't trying to spend that bag because all of that true religion ain't cheap. Like shit was never cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready though. I guess since we talking about entertainment, we just gonna keep running through the entertainment shit. Let's start with the sadder news. We had some deaths. Biz Markie, best known for his hit "Just a Friend," dies at age 57. Legendary rapper Biz Markie died Friday night, age 57. He was battling diabetes at the end of his life. His wife, Tara Hall, reportedly held hands as he passed in a Baltimore hospital around 6:25 p.m. Yeah, so Biz Markie, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to the God, man. You know?
Rest in peace, man. Like, been around forever, well respected, a character, you know, made his cameo throughout Hollywood and culture, you know, beatboxing, but that was one of the, you remember when we was little used to beatbox?
Yeah, yeah.
But I would beatbox, my brother would rap, he would be like, we would do that shit. And Biz Markie was a nigga that was known for beatboxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Him and Dougie.
So that's where I remember him first.
Yeah, I remember him from that and him being just an MC and a DJ before he was even rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and his like jaw pause. Like
that nigga's mouth always open.
Yeah. So rest in peace to God.
Yeah, they even you know, they reported that he passed before he did a few weeks ago, maybe like a couple weeks. I guess he was sick in the hospital. People had reported it, but he didn't. So rest in peace to Biz Markie. And this death, I believe this death happened today, or was reported on today. Keisha Cole's biological mother, Frankie Lawrence, has reportedly passed away at the age of 61. Frankie was reportedly celebrating her 61st birthday this weekend when she relapsed, suffered a fatal drug overdose, so this happened this past weekend, according to Keisha's brother, Sam. So if you remember, Keisha Cole had that show on BT. I used to watch it because Keisha Cole was in my top two. Beautiful woman. And you remember her, Keisha Cole was adopted, you know what I'm saying? But she had her real mom on the show, Frankie. And Frankie had a drug addiction in Oakland, California, you know what I'm saying? So that's well documented. But it's just really sad to die on your own birthday. Like, the date on your tombstone is gonna have the same date twice. It's crazy.
That is nuts. Rest in peace, man. You know, them drugs ain't no joke, especially this week. Man. Just to fight them demons, that drug addiction demon for so long.
Yeah,
commendable in itself.
It's a fight, bro. It's a fight. Oh, excuse me, because it's crazy. We're watching Love After Lockup. It's like a lot of those people that's in and out of jail. Frankie was in and out of jail. Like, drug addiction is it fuels all of their criminal activity, you know, and just like the downfall of life. And you see people like really struggling just to get on their feet because that shit is a motherfucking, like, addiction is one of the toughest demons to defeat. And it's like, you know, when that shit get a hold of you and then you have all that trauma and that's your way of dealing with shit, it's tough to overcome it, man. Sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kings and queens. Rest in peace, some kings and queens.
Yeah, man, and everybody, you know, that's affected by, you know, drug addiction. It's tough. This happened over the weekend, I believe, and end of last week. Sticking with the bad news, Little Durk and India Royal engaged in a shootout with home intruders on Sunday. Report. Previous reports from sources revealed that a swarm of police surrounded Lil Durk Atlanta home on Sunday, but at the time, more details surrounding the situation weren't yet available. According to the new report, the heavy police presence at the Chicago rapper's home was a result of a home invasion and a violent shootout, which apparently caused the Georgia Bureau of Investigation to look into the incident. The report reveals around 5 a.m. on Sunday, Lil Durk and his fiancee India were caught off guard by several unidentified individuals bursting into their home. Although it wasn't confirmed who fired the first shots, reported that Durk and India reacted to the home invasion and aggravated assault by shooting their assailants. The report further clarifies that both the rapper and his baby mother allegedly discharged their firearms during the altercation, and thankfully, neither of them were hurt. At the time of publishing, it has not been revealed who the home invaders were, and according to Blase Blah, Lil Durk's attorney has so far declined comment on the situation publicly. Durk just performed in Philadelphia this past weekend, so obviously no charges were filed against him. He's not in trouble, but it's crazy, man. People come into niggas' home, rappers getting killed. We just Pop Smoke happened. Pop Smoke just dropped the album, so all that stuff is coming back up. I've seen people doing interviews and nigga Whack 100 talking about the shit, but like I say, man, being a rapper is like putting a target on your back, man.
Yeah. Jim Jones wasn't speaking up. Jim Jones wasn't wrong when he said being a rapper is a very dangerous, one of the most dangerous jobs. Of course, like he wasn't talking about like the military or police or some shit like that, but like as a rapper, there is a certain target on your back because most rappers are from a lifestyle where they didn't have it, and they're around people that didn't have it, or they have people that are in their organization or that they knew that they're feeding, they're not feeding anymore. So niggas is hungry, so they doing wild shit. The streets is talking. I don't know if you keep your ears to the streets like I do, but
I keep it there a little bit.
The streets is talking about possible who's associated with this, and it's very interesting.
Okay, I saw something. I did see something that was posted more recently, talking about Little Tim, some guy. I don't know. Listen, my ear into the streets. I don't really follow it that much. Like I'm a fan of Dirt. That's why this hit my radar.
Yeah. I mean, he's it's just whatever is associated with him, whatever clout he's got over his head, bro. He needs a vacation.
But how about this though? Let's get into conspiracy bag, right? There's always been for many years now. It's that conspiracy, like to make it in the industry, you got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? That Illuminati shit, right? But it's really crazy. Like when you look at, I don't know if this is how universe works, but a lot of rap stars, especially black rap stars, as they going up, they lose a lot of their close family members. We could look at Megan Thee Stallion losing her mother and grandmother. We could look at Pooh Shiesty losing his brother. You look at Lil Durk losing his brother, losing King Von. You could look at the baby losing his brother. You know what I'm saying? To suicide. Like I don't know if this really the way. And like even in sports, like there's so many stories of athletes getting drafted. And Sha'Carri, like Sha'Carri gets to the Olympics, but her mother passes right before the Olympic trials. You feel me? Yeah. And obviously, that's conspiracy bag, like deep in the conspiracy bag, because there's no way we can correlate these things, because people have losses every day and don't accomplish things right after. But it's like you could connect those dots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Death, and then people, especially in entertainment or athletics, like just their career going up, but them losing people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a slippery road, bro. It's a slippery road, fam. It makes you wonder, like, do you even want this shit?
Bro, I know I want to be comfortable and I want to be successful at what I put my energy into, but it's just, especially when it comes to like that superstar shit, like world known, renowned, it's like it's a lot of loss, it seems like, goes along with that. It's like when you gain, you lose. You know what I'm saying? It's like the universe balancing the shit out of some type of way. I don't know. I really don't know. It's like you're going up, but like I think about Megan and her mom, like that's your man, that's your day-to-day person, somebody with you all the time. And then you lose that as you become what you wanted to become. It's like it gotta be bittersweet as a motherfucker. Like the bitterest, the sweet probably don't even taste the sweet because it's so bitter. It's like I'm a millionaire now. I'm world known. My mom died. Like I would not give a fuck.
You're not right. You're not right. You won't forever be right.
I wouldn't give a fuck about none of that shit. And then it's like this it's more fuel to your fire. It probably want to be great because you know what you was building when they were here, and then you know they probably want more from you. So, and you can say that about everybody that loses somebody, you know, and when you try to channel in the right way. But we just talked about a lot of death and a lot of bad shit happening.
Let's talk about some good. Let's talk about some fun shit. You know,
yeah, bro. I'm ready.
We'll keep it light. You know what I'm saying? You've cuddled before, right?
Many times.
Yeah, I have to. And I thought about this while I was cuddling. What are the unspoken rules of cuddling that we haven't discussed? You're like, I don't think it's a discussion on what to do when you're cuddling. And I thought about this because I had to fart one day while I was cuddling. And I thought about, like, should I ruin the mood by fart, like leaving the room and farting because it's rude to fart, especially you don't know if it's a sneaky bomb. So you don't want to ruin the mood with a stank fart. And you don't want to ruin the mood with a loud fart. And you just want to be a gentleman and leave. But then that ruins the mood.
Well, let me say this. That never can't happen to me because my farts smell like roses. My when I break wind, it's like a breeze coming over a mountaintop. It is like refreshing, cool. Like I have a weird thing. Like my shit don't even stink. You feel me?
A breeze like I'm over the mountaintop.
Yes, like a cool, like it goes down in the valley and there's a river in the valley and then it comes back. Like
okay.
So I don't really want to speak to that, but I can imagine having farting and it's stinking. I can imagine that. I'll do that for purposes of this conversation. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But there's for sure rules. The fart rule, right? You gotta. It's definitely depending on how early you're doing in your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I've been fucking girls like one or two times, and especially the first time, I'm not farting. I will hold that fart.
Right? It's weird, right?
I hold that fart through the whole night, especially if like I don't know how much she like me. I hold that fart through the whole night, bro. I'm talking about stomach bubbling, all that. I will not fart at all.
Yeah.
You feel me? And if I do really got to fart, I'm going to the bathroom to fart.
Yeah.
So I'll break the cuddle to get up to go to the bathroom to fart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not like I could see that as being, people, it'd be one thing to turn somebody off.
Yeah.
One thing. Yeah. So if you're not even that well established, I'm getting up. I don't want you to fart around me because that's a big turn off for me. If a girl fart around me,
at least the first couple of days, yeah.
First couple of night sessions, do not just take it upon yourself to just
don't
break and win.
Yeah. Don't let that thing go. Go to the bathroom, rush the water, or something like that.
I'm cutting on the faucet. I'm cutting on the fan. And I don't think I ever took it this far, but like sitting on the toilet and flushing the fart. If that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta be safe, man.
Because I'm not trying to have it on my record.
I don't think I've ever shit at a girl's house the first couple of nights I stayed there. You let that thing.
Bro, one time I spent the whole day with this girl. And when you spend the whole day, like from morning to night, and then you end up at her crib, and bro, you did everything, bro. I had the shit.
That should be unacceptable. Like I just came over like at like 8, and just drop the load in that joint. But like you spent the whole day with Shorty, y'all ate and shit. I think that's acceptable.
But still, I was still at that phase where I wasn't quite sure, so I didn't even want to shit really. And then it was like a real, like it was a real deal, Holyfield doo-doo. So then, like, we was in the bed. So it was bad. I was fighting it. You know, he hit the bubble gut. So I was like, oh, I gotta go. And it was like one of them evacuation shits, like wait.
Yeah.
So I broke the cuddle to go shit, and I'm like, damn, like this was a lot. And this was like younger days, so there wasn't all the spray in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is before the baby wipe days too.
Yeah.
So I'm just dry toilet paper wiping. I'm like, yo, I don't feel clean.
Yes.
And I didn't want to get right back in the bed right after that, right? So yeah. I was like, let me hop in the shower real quick. And this is mad early. This is before like I didn't have shit at her crib, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I cannot get back in the bed after taking the shit I just took without washing. So I got in the shower, and then it was just, I was mad self-conscious. I was like, let me get in the shower. Then I got out of the shower. Like, obviously I didn't have no towel or nothing. So I had to like dry off. Yeah. I had to like dry off with my beater or something. And then I got back in the bed. I just remember just like being mad awkward after. But I believe I did spend the rest of the night, but there was no hanky panky to happen after that.
Yeah.
So, and then after that, that's when my shit started smelling like mountain breezes.
Oh, okay. You know, but for me, I do a little. I try to see. I do a little poop, a little like you see, like you can hold it a little bit. Like I try to push it out just a little bit.
Oh, a little poop.
Yeah, yeah, a little.
I thought you said you do a little poop. I'm like, so you telling me you shit a little bit and then stop?
Nah, a little poop, a little poop, just to see where it's at, right? Because like you can feel your like, what if I could just let it go?
You got some control to just let a little bit out.
Because listen, I can feel it. Like if my stomach go crazy, I'm leaving immediately. Okay. But if I can like little seep, and I can just enough where it's not gonna overtake the room.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's still like it's still in my proximity where I know where it's busy.
I'm gonna be honest though, I didn't let a fart out and it didn't smell. Like this is before the mountain breeze shit. Like literally, I had to let.
You let the whole thing out?
I let like a gust. It was like it wasn't no sound. It's just like air. And I was like, and I was so nervous. I was like,
You're nervous, right? Yeah.
I was like, oh damn, this joint don't even stink or not. Like I felt like good, and it was enough to relieve the pressure to where I didn't have to. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I try to relieve a little pressure just to see where it's at. I don't want to let the whole thing go because then now we're in a different predicament. But you know, if I let that little poot out, and then you can see where you're at for the rest of the fart. If you got it back way.
But that's definitely a Cuddle rule. But now you got me thinking about farts. It's like most of the time you're free, right? Like you're free and you let them go, especially when you're by yourself. You're not even thinking about farting. You just do it. You're like, it's only when you get around like a significant other, somebody you care about, that you be like trying to be more conscious of your farts. You know what I'm saying? Especially like outdoors or in the whip, but like every once in a while before the mountain breeze, I fart and that shit gets to you. You be like, God damn, nigga, like that shit. You be really concerned for yourself sometimes. When you smell your shit, you be
that tells me it's time for me to go use the bathroom. Like
I'd be like, what the fuck, dog? Like that shit crazy. So you guys, it happens to me. It happened before mountain breeze. When I was in the car, when I'm in the car and you let that shit go by, and you be like, God damn, nigga, like you gotta run out of the way on your own shit. That's But there's definitely rules.
I thought about like how long do you let your arm die before you say so?
That's where I was gonna move to, bruh. So I realized that I have some asshole shit. I'm not even getting to that point. As soon as I think the cuddle's done, like I'm done with I'm gonna move my arm, and we won't be cuddling that way because I am not letting my arm die, bro. I'm not. I'm not.
Mm.
We only listen. We only cuddling for 5 minutes if that's all we got. I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping through the night.
Yeah.
I'm not sleeping through the night. It also depends on how horny I am. Because like if I'm really trying to get that good proximity and I'm trying to put my meat between the butt and shit like that, I might sacrifice the arm. Because you're gonna have to.
Okay.
Because like if I'm really like trying to let you know where I'm at, or like I'm really like just trying to put my dick between your butt, really, I'm gonna sacrifice the arm. I will. I'll sacrifice the arm.
All right. Listen, I think I might go a minute to maybe 2 minutes of numbness before I say something. Like, because if it's a good cuddle, y'all entrenched with each other.
Yes, yes.
But then her head be right here in the cuff, like right or on the muscle.
Yes, right like, on the blood vessel.
You know what I'm saying? But like I also agree with you. If I'm trying to stir up the pot, I might go a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? I might move my hands, try to get my hands to move, just so that there's blood.
Wiggle your fingers and shit.
Yeah.
But there has been times where I've had like an all night cuddle, and somehow I guess maybe I got that good spot, like with the crook of the neck, and like it was enough circulation to where my arm wasn't falling asleep. But that's so rare. Like I could probably count on my hands how many times I've had that happen.
Oh, it doesn't happen often. I think we might have to teach a class to women on how to properly cuddle.
Yeah, man. Think about a nigga arm, bro. Like, listen.
They don't care.
And how about this though? I be trying to be the little spoon.
Oh, listen. Come on now. Oh, you trying to go there? You trying to go there?
I be like, hold me. I would say, yo, hold me. I literally said, yo, hold me. Like, hold me.
You trying to go there? Because listen, little spoon me. Let's go. Hold me, baby.
Like, literally, I don't have no shame. Hold me. Like,
you put the arm on top, and they be throwing a leg on top of you. You feel nice and warm, and you feel protected.
In the pocket. Put me in the pocket.
Listen, you talking now? You talking?
Hell yeah, bro! Like, let's go. Like, stop. It don't gotta be you talk. It don't gotta be me always behind you. Get behind me, and put some titties around my neck. Put some titties on my back. Put them on my shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Let me feel that thigh. Let me feel that heat coming from in between your thigh. I want that.
You know what I'm saying? When you put the leg on top of my leg, I know what game it is.
There you go, bro.
We sleeping good right now.
But see, I've had some really good naps with some Jones though. Like, it was a joint that I used to just nap with. Like, and it was like we would get great naps. Great in a little ass twin bed.
Were you the big or the little spoon?
I was, to use a gay term, I was verse. Okay. I would be big, I'd be little. And see, a real good nap is like you'll trade off. Like, I'll be the big spoon for some of the nap, then I'll roll over, then you'll roll over and you'll be behind me. Boom. But I do need, unless like I'm really trying to get some sleep, if I'm trying to cuddle, I need you to always be in contact with me at all times. Like, you have to have some part of your body on me at all times for it to be a certified cuddle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sure. Your hand, your foot, your thigh, something has to be on me. Of course, that's a cuddle. It wouldn't be a cuddle if any other way. Yes.
Now let me ask you. How do you tell your man, pause, that cuddle versus it's sexy time? Because when you get dick on butt, it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know that it's cuddle time versus not sexy time. So this is
Mhm.
all we're talking to the man right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, what are some techniques for you?
Oh, okay. Well, just to straight up like throwing the ass back, I've been a part of the meme. Like when girls be like, they'll like you
Everyone, listen, they intentionally just throw ass on your dick. Like it's
like
crazy.
literally there's times where I don't know if I'm gonna hit. So I'm literally like, all right, we just gonna sleep. And then 170 in the morning,
The scoop.
2:10 in the morning, she just
I call it the
and I'm
scoop.
like,
I call it the scoop.
and I'm like, oh, so you try and get, and then like I'm not the hint guy, bro. Oh, you want some dick right now? Just tell. Oh, you want some dick? Bet. Say less. Take the panties off. Pull them down. Take them off.
Okay.
And then I proceed to do what I got to do. But the scoop always works. The hand on the meat, just start massaging the meat. Always works. Go ahead and go put that thing in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Wake him up. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, wake him up.
So what do you do when you think it's the scoop, but she just getting comfortable because they want to get in your pocket too?
See, well then you obviously you're gonna shoot that shot. So you gotta have to test. You gotta just find out. You know, you scoop. I go ahead, try to slip my hand in the drawers or something, and then you'd be like, then I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But especially like early on, like I spent the night. I've spent the night and not hit. You know what I'm saying? I've done that. I won't do that more than 3 times.
Oh yeah, now you're playing house.
So them first nights, like when we're really like, all right, I'm just spending the night, nigga, you not fucking, or I'm on my period, but you could spend the night, whatever shit. You know, you gonna have to let a nigga know because I've even had the experience where I'm trying to slide in and she's like, oh no, I'm on my period. And I'm like, oh fuck. You ain't tell me that before we got into bed and I started putting my meat on your back and shit like that. Then I'm just gonna be real nice. I was like, listen, I want my meat in between your butt the entire night. Okay.
That's a comfy place to be. That's a comfy place to be.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, maybe she's a giving person. She wanna go ahead and throw the top to me or something. You know what I'm saying? You trying to let a nigga, you know, I'm a regular guy. So I don't know. I don't always get the royal treatment. But yeah, cuddling it's fun, man. I love a cuddle. I love a cuddle. But when I'm done, I'm done. I'm one of the niggas like once I'm literally done, I'm done. Like I've been, like I said, I've been called an asshole for that, like just stopping it. Like, damn, why you just don't, when you don't want to cuddle no more, it's over. Like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. I respect that, you know. I respect that. You know, the
Like,
vibe is
it's
up, the vibe is
uncomfortable. Or like I'm just not comfortable. I can't go to sleep like this.
It is more, it's less comfortable for men than it's for women. Mm-hmm. Because they, like I said, we might have to teach a class there where they can successfully position their head in their body, mm-hmm. where our arms don't fall asleep. Because that's the number one reason why men don't cuddle, for a lot of the reasons. Amongst other reasons, because your arm falls asleep.
And it's horrible, bro. You ever actually like sleep on your arm the whole night and then you wake like the whole night for hours and then you wake up, nigga, that you want to cry.
It's garbage, bro.
Nigga, your arm be dead. You be like, it'll literally take like 10, 15 minutes for your shit to be right again. And then, that shit is, And also, this is a trick. This is a trick for the cuddlers. Sometimes, say like me, like you call the cuddle quits. You be like, all right, you cuddle a little bit for bed. Then you're going to bed. You really going to sleep. I'll roll over, go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, you get that morning cuddle.
That's usually why you get the morning sex positive.
And then it could lead to morning sex. Man, morning sex in a minute, dog. I'm trying to think about it. It's been a minute. I might have to tap back into that. So it's like I done had afternoon sex and all, but there ain't no morning sex. Yeah.
Where do you? This might be invasive. Like, where do you think you laid down the best? Are you a night guy, or you an afternoon guy, or you're a morning guy?
I'm very spontaneous. Like I like to do it before dinner.
work up some
Work up an
appetite.
appetite. Work up an like 6 p.m. 5, you know what I'm saying? 5 p.m. No, about 5 p.m. to like 8:39 before 9. Before 9.
Before
That's
9?
before 9.
That's a good way to go to bed.
Even on the weekend, like let's do it before we go out, so we could come back and
Just
go
go
to
sleep.
or like you know what I'm saying, or like you know what I'm saying, or I do it like late night. But see, if I'm really fucking like, so I'm gonna be tired in the morning on a weekday. On a weekday, like if I really like fuck, like I'm gonna be tired. So like I want it before 9. And then even on the weekends, I like it afternoon. You know what I'm saying? And then like I like to sleep in, so I ain't really trying to fuck in the morning on the weekend either. But maybe like Sunday late morning, boom.
Okay.
Like Sunday more like after we're still in the bed lounging around, like boom, let me get it.
That's optimal right there. I'm a mid-afternoon guy. Around like you said, you stay in the bed till like 9, 10. So around like 11, get it popping, you know what I'm saying? Then the rest of your day is still there. And also, for me, I think I've gone to crazy like 3 in the afternoon, like 3 to 5. Like
you
when
said you've gone the craziest?
Yeah. Like when you're supposed to be at work for like 2 to 5. Like mid-afternoon.
Nah, but whole time I go to crazy late night though. Like on the drunk nights where I'm drunk and I'm not going to sleep, like that's when the nigga get. Like I be fucking don't even know. I'm like, yo, I was like fucking for like an OD, like a stupid long time. Like, yo, why am I fucking this long? Like I don't have to prove this long.
I mean, yeah, there's some times where you're just like, who am I proving? What am I doing this
But I think there's sometimes where you do have to prove that shit. Like you gotta remind her, like, bro, I will tear this whole motherfucker up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, we get into a little habit, like, quick little 20, 30 minute jokes, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes you're like, nah, I'm about to slay your shit.
Now, the real test of your cardio ability is doing something for like 5 minutes straight. You'll see how good you've been in the gym.
Yeah. It helps. See, that's what I'm saying. But being in the gym and working out, it helps a lot. Like, it really helps a lot. Your energy be better. That's why I exercise, like, I really be trying to find the time to do that shit because, like, I feel better. I feel like I fuck better when I'm, like, consistently exercising.
You got that stamina, bro. Pause.
Yeah, man. My burp, like I'm saying, hitting them burpees. And literally, there's times where, like, I get really motivated. I'm like, yo, I want to make sure that I'm still looking good and fucking good, That's why, I want to make sure I still look good, still feel good, because I'm not gonna get too in detail. But I like to look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? Before, like, I'm like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Try to tone up something. Like, all I gotta do is get this right. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then, bruh, one time I caught myself in the mirror and I wasn't prepared. And I was like, I was like really getting it. And I was like, damn, I looked at the mirror. I was like, damn, nigga, I'm fucking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like some porno shit. I was like, okay, good job. So, but all of that, to bring full circle, start with a cuddle.
Gotta love those, man. What else do we have on our list today?
That was we were supposed to talk about Coil Ray, but I scratched that shit. Dr. Death.
Listen, let's talk about you're catching up on our reality TV show, Love After Lockup. I just want to just give my prayers and my my love to Deontay. Nothing's happening. He's just still going outside.
Deontay, that's the one that the blonde white girl.
Yeah, this past episode, he took her out but he's still not getting no sex. She did a strip tease in lingerie and left this and told him he wasn't getting no pussy. So he was like, she was strip teasing him, then walked into the
Can I pause this for a second?
Yeah.
How long, no Steve Harvey, how long does a real nigga wait for sex? At the maximum, right?
I think there needs to be tiers.
how long are you waiting for sex, bro? Because as a matter of fact, I got a story.
I've done a couple weeks. Maybe in a month.
A couple weeks means a couple weeks is no more than 2 months. So no more than 2 months. 6 weeks.
No more than 2 months. Like I've done like a month.
But
like,
I'm talking about like you actually dating each other. I don't even know how we date and then we not fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, all right.
No, I'll take that back. Seriously,
there's tears to it. There's seriously dating. There's tears to it. Like if I'm spending money on you, like we're going dinner, movies, drinks, and shit like that.
You only get like 4
you get like
weeks.
You get like 3 dates, my nigga.
That's like 4. Okay, that's just like a month of that. Like, all right, 30 days. We getting to know each other. It gotta be like I like the progression. All right, kiss, make out, get real ready, maybe touch each other. You know what I'm saying? The bases, just like back in the day. First base, second base, third base, boom. You gotta get a home run eventually. So this dude, Deontay, he. First of all, if I'm talking to you for months in jail, I'm preparing for the home run as soon as you get out.
And he has too. You know what I'm saying? Plus he's spending, I think he's at $30,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
No. Stop. If you're spending money, that cuts down. I'm not talking about date money. I'm talking about literally giving you money.
Like I said, like
right away.
There's tears. He's accelerated that dating process with the money he's spending.
That's exactly what the money does. The money accelerates.
She can't even use that in real life. You know what I'm saying? You're spending money on books and phone calls and commissary.
I'm sorry, real niggas not waiting that long to fuck. I'm sorry. Like, it's not even that player. And outside of being a gentleman, obviously, you know, people are dating for purpose. Say you're dating for a wife, you're dating like sex can be put to the back for a reason like that. But you getting a jump up out the bank for his specific situation, and I'm gonna tell you the story that a personal story, not me, but someone told me this. It's like you gotta fuck right away, bro. If I'm picking you up, if I'm bailing you out and picking you up in the bank, I'm paying for that pussy, literally.
Yeah.
So I want the pussy. But story. I have a friend of mine. He's talked to the girl, basically the girl of his dreams. His type, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got her shit together, no kids, good girl, head on her shoulders, everything. Like his prototype jump. But she hits you with I'm celibate. And I've been celibate. And so, you know, as a man, when you hear that celibate word, I used to not believe in it. But obviously, some women are really serious about that. They're not gonna have sex until they're married, type of woman. Like, I'm celibate till I'm married. So he told me that she actually started her celibacy in the middle of her last relationship, and then her relationship ended after she went celibate in the relationship. I think that's weird off Bucks.
Yeah.
To go celibate in the middle of a relationship.
Yeah.
Just one of the parties, not like both of y'all agreed. It's not fucking like go celibate. Okay. So she's celibate when you meet her, but you dating her. And she tells you this, but you know, niggas be like, nah, I'm still gonna hit. I'm gonna get it. She stays strong. She doesn't give it up. But she starts to break down a little bit, like she'll let you make out with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all kiss, a little heavy petting, messing around, but nothing comes out. No dick comes out, no pussy comes out, no titties come out, nothing. But he likes this girl. The girl, but he's entertaining it. And I'm like, can you be celibate? Are you willing to go celibate for her? Are you willing to get on that train? And she trying to bring God and spirituality, all of that into it. So it's one of those situations. So like, she's talking about, she's looking for a husband. She's trying to be celibate to find her husband. She wants someone to be on the same type of time, but you not on that time. You're actively fucking.
Yeah.
Like you're sexually active. You're not celibate. You had no plans to be celibate. This woman doesn't really seem to be compatible for you, but you're really drawn to her. The dude was really drawn to her, really wanted to be with her. And he was telling me a situation, and I was like, look, either you're going to be celibate or she's going to start fucking. Those are the only two options. So which one do you think is more likely to happen?
he can still fuck. Like he can still have like a side piece on the side. Like,
fuck other bitches, right? That's true.
Yeah.
But you're not being honest with her about fucking other bitches. To her,
Right.
she doesn't know about it. So you just gotta do your dirt on the side. Basically, it's dirt.
Did he tell her that he was going celibate?
He told her that he wasn't messing with nobody seriously, that he was only talking to her seriously. And he didn't tell her that he was going to be celibate. He was just kind of trying to hamstring it along till he could get the pussy. He's like, I'm going to keep talking to her and I'll wear her down, basically.
Sure.
And she's giving indications like she's pushing her line further back. First, she's just making out. Then she's dry humping, like literally, real, rubbing on, getting on top of you. Then you're giving her a massage in the states of undress, topless and shit, but then you're still not fucking. So now you feel like you're wearing her down, but it's a slow wear down.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is over 2 months, 3 months. Like this is a pride. This is 3+ months.
Mm-hmm.
But she's the girl you really want. You really like her. She your type. You really into her. You've actually made that emotional connection. So update. This dude still hasn't fucked, still dating her, but now she's giving nigga the head. This is like 4 months later.
I mean,
I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'd be satisfied with just head and dating you exclusively. No more. So he not messing around outside. He was, but that he kind of fell off because some other shit happened. This nigga got burnt. Was burning. So
well, this is not sex, so he can hide that for a little bit.
He can hide it, but he got it cleared up. Like he got the shot and all that shit. He got it cleared up. This is in 2021, by the way. So 4 months and just had like I don't know if I could do that because, like you said, I would go somewhere else to get it.
Yeah,
and still entertain shorty. That's what I would do.
I would give the same advice. Like, bro, you just go find you a little something that you can fuck on, no feelings attached. And then you still, if you still like the shorty, you give your emotions to her. And you just, if she asks, tell her like, I can't commit to celibacy, but I really like you. You know what I'm saying? So that you're not stringing her along or wasting her time, but you're also true in your pursuit of, you can't just go off and stand off from having sex. It's just crazy. Salute to that brother playing the long game.
Bro, that is a long fucking game that I was like, I just didn't know if I had it in me to play. But it's really like back to your nigga, the nigga that you talking about on Love After Lockup. He's playing the long game and he didn't even intend to play the long game.
Nah, she thought it was on and popping when they came out. But it's not even the fucked up part, bro. Like, so he takes, of course, he's still tricking on the woman. He takes her to go get her hair done. And she invites her friend to come out. And her friend, another jail friend, asked her, when's the last time you've had sex? He said, she said, with a man or with a woman?
You know what? This is a reoccurring theme on that show.
Yeah, she had a little jail bitch in that junk. And then that gets even trickier. The little jail bitches got released too. And now she's trying to reconnect with the jail bitch because she had feelings for that junk.
Bro, you should be fucking them both.
And he don't even know. He don't even know yet.
That's a reoccurring theme on this show. It's like, I'm just gonna say this. If you come off top doling out money like that, you're not the nigga that she's submitting to because you're submitting to her. You're giving her. And she's giving you what? A relationship, communication. You're already at a loss. You're not coming into the shit balanced. She's got something over you to where she's manipulating you to give her all of this, and she's not giving up anything. You know what I'm saying? She's stringing you along with the hope of pussy, and you are paying for hope.
It's one of those things where you pray for him. Like, granted, he doesn't know all this shit, right? So you're just like, God damn, brother, it just gets worse and worse. But
if you was knocking her boots, she might be able to tell you. But it takes a very exceptional man to do that. I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, it's easy just to fuck a girl out of jail and then fuck the girl she was fucking. I'm not saying it's easy. What I'm saying is that should be your goal.
yeah,
And then aim for the stars and then come down like, all right, okay, I can't fuck her prison girlfriend. She can fuck her prison girlfriend, but I need to be her, bro. You spending thousands upon thousands. You could do like it's backwards. It's not player and it's backwards.
yeah, he's not living to the code, man. It's just sad to see. You want to call and you want to reach out and help.
You want to call, bro? This is a phrase that is very old, but he literally is putting a pussy on a pedestal. He has the pussy up too high. It may be what's the word, misogynistic or whatever you want to say, but if you want to win, he gotta take the pussy off that damn pedestal because she got the pussy up here. It's out of his reach. He ain't even getting the pussy, but a striptease. She's like, all I gotta do is do this, and he'll do this, and he'll do that. And guess what? Right before you hit, she gonna skate. Oh, I got all I got out of him, and I didn't even have to fuck. You know what I'm saying? At least be the nigga that she gotta fuck to get all that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You the nigga she don't even have to fuck to get all of that shit out of him. Let her know from up front, like, hey, you want this, this, and this? The privileges of being with me, you gotta actually be with me. You gotta be down, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bust it open. Like, it's really simple. You gotta bust it open if you want $30,000 of money. Like, that's not even a crazy thing to say. But
it's sickening. It's just you see a black brother, go through this. It's not like he's super corny. Like you can see he has a little bit of swag. He wears Jordan.
No, it's a gene. It's a sucker gene. It's just like we said. There's a hater gene.
Yeah.
It got to be something in his genetics that make him go out sad like that. Cause I've been in situations where I didn't come out in the winning side of some situations. But no, actually, yeah. But more common, like I've been ghosted, like things like that has happened to me. But I've never been manipulated to that point. It's a gene that a nigga got that let a girl use a nigga like that. Cause I'm fine with being used. I know that some shit it got to be symbiotic. You're not about to just suck for me, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? Let's attach to each other. Not let you fucking leech onto me and fucking suck me dry. Like what type of shit? You think that's love, or you think that she into you? Bro, come on, man. Bust it open.
Well, that's just the child Deontay, man. You know, every Friday, WeTV, I'm locked in. Love after lockup.
I'm on it now. I'm catching up. And another thing, when you in jail, you come out of jail horny as a motherfucker.
You should be ready to go.
She should be horny. Listen, I've seen people in Love Out of Lockup. The first thing they be like, "Yo, we gotta get somewhere and fuck." Like that's the first thing they trying to do.
Like it's just like she came on talking about I have anxiety. I don't want nobody touching me. Like, nah, that's not working for me. I'm sorry.
Well, call me when you get your anxiety stuff together. Where are you gonna stay? I could drop you off somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But and I hate that sex has to be the caveat for people. Sex is like, but this is the game you playing, bro. I didn't tell you to fucking write a letter to a girl in jail. You know what I'm saying? And fall in love. I didn't tell you to do none of that shit.
I love this show.
Pray for him, man. Get his number, man. Talk to bro.
We might have to get this nigga on the show, whatever. Shit. We've been talking for a while. What else we got on the schedule?
That was it. I mean, that was it. Dr. Death?
Let's talk about it next week. I want you to catch up and watch it.
I'll watch it. You send me the site. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. You know, that site is it's a good site. You know, it's free. But you know, the only caveat is a certain caveats of like streaming whole shows and watching old movies. But if you pay like $15 a month, whatever, it gives you like unlimited access to anything on the fucking planet. So I haven't decided if I want to pay for it yet, but I might. And it's like it's most movies that comes out is HD with closed captions in like a week.
I'm down. Listen, I pay for like that's the thing about like you will literally pay for entertainment. Like it gotta be part of your budget.
Oh man, you know me, I'm a scammer. So until I have to pay for something, I will scam the best way I can.
They better do their best to keep it away from you. Okay, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, for the free or they gotta put that paywall up there early.
Gotcha.
All right, well, listen, that sounds like a wrap to me. I want to say, thank you for everyone that showed up and came to the event last week. It went well. It was a soft rollout for Dreams to Reality. We had a good time, drank a lot of good liquor, heard good music. We got more on the way. Come fuck with your boys. Follow me at dreams _ to reality _ on Instagram. I think I said it right. I don't know the name, but you can search it. Follow the pod, Model Talks all across every social. Subscribe to the YouTube. Come talk to us on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Chat us up in the comments or in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? We wanna have that discourse with you all. If you watch Love After Lockup, I want to talk to y'all about it. I just can't talk to Terry about it every week. I wanted to talk to y'all because I want y'all to. I know y'all seeing the fuck what we seeing. Like we not the only crazy niggas in this world. Like just be watching people thinking that they're crazy. I want to have we might have to start Love After Lockup, Clubhouse or chat
Clubhouse.
or what I'm saying, whatever. I just want to talk to the fans, talk to Love After Lockup fans because this shit is.
I'm gonna watch this shit after we get off of here, man.
Time television. Terry, you got any announcements? Anything you want the people to know?
No, man. Like, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna push for you guys to comment on whatever platform you watch it on. Go to Apple Podcast and leave a comment. You can say whatever you want. You can say I hate it. You can say I love it. You know what I'm saying? Comments help. And thank you guys for listening.
All right, now thank you again. And I remember on the path to playerdom, there are 3 rules to success. Stay true to yourself, stay true to the code, and stay dangerous. I want to say thank you again for listening to another episode of Model Talks, man. We'll see you next week, man. Peace.
All of them.